You know what I miss? Christmas. It's magical. Family, friends, community. My mother loves Christmas. She'd always say, celebration of Christ's birth. The miraculous conception had nothing on the First Baptist Church Choir's annual Christmas cantata. It's what my mom really celebrated. It was her chance to shine like she was on The Voice. I enjoyed singing in the choir with her. It always amped up the holiday glee. One year when I was 14, right before we headed off to cantata practice, she looked at me and said, "Carol's going to go through some things tonight." I wasn't sure how to interpret that. I was distracted by the sheet music I had been studying. It was the night of the audition for the cantata solo. Holy hell. Everyone wanted that. Not only did you get a full spotlight and a costume specifically for that number, but also the sweet icing on the cake. Jesus' booty was a private coaching session with Brother Ken. Maybe that's why I loved choir so much. We arrived to choir practice, and sure enough, Carol was over in the corner crying. Word through the gossip gospels was that Brother Ken had passed on her for the coveted cantata solo. A rush came over me. My time had come. My 32-bar cut was tight. Mom went first, and of course, she nailed it. Bitch. I sat patiently as the others sang. Then, as if Phantom himself had beckoned me, I slowly stood, handed my sheet music to Miss Millie, our piano player. "You got this." My intro starts and the nerves subside like a fresh whiff of poppers. I serenaded the sweet sound of the spirit to perfection. The music softly ended. And I returned to the world below from the heavens above. Brother Ken had a small tear stream down his face. "That was spiritual," he whispered sincerely. The look on the others' faces weren't so friendly. That solo was mine. They knew it. As we were leaving the church that night after practice, my mother had mentioned that she needed to run back into the church, that she had left something. As the post-performance high was wearing off, I too had realized that I had left something in the church. My favorite mechanical pencil. I used it to mark up sheet music. I had left it in the same spot where I found my mother talking to Brother Ken. Their body language threw me off. My mom was a little too close. She was smizing. She was up to something. I laid back, quietly hidden, and eavesdropped. "You can't possibly give him the solo. He's in the middle of puberty. What if his voice cracks at the height of the number? I really don't think we need to take our chances." It was a gut punch. I knew my mother was competitive, but this was a whole new level of collusion. I had to act quickly. Brother Ken had a propaganda warfare coming at him from every Karen in the church directory. All those good Christian bells blowing up his messages. So what did I do? The same thing my mother did. Seduce the motherfucker. I used some back channel communication from Miss Nancy in the church's office and learned that Brother Ken would be dining at the Catfish Hole on Tuesday. I made arrangements to be ready when he walked in. Dr. Pepper chill. Hush puppies plentiful. I was wearing my new Tommy Hilfiger button-down. Brother Ken walks in and immediately notices me. I play coy. He walks up to my table. "Eating alone?" I just smiled, nodded yes. "Would you like to join me? Not a date or anything." Not like a date or anything? What an idiot. I just gave the whole operation away. "Sure, I'd love to." Oh my God, it worked. "Calm yourself, boy." Dinner progressed. The man had a healthy appetite. Of course he did. He's tired from doing the Lord's work. God, is everything this man does a turn on? I noticed him glance at his watch. This is it. Cleared my throat. Reached over for his hand. "Have you decided who will bless us with the solo at this year's Christmas cantata?" He squeezed my hand in return while winking at me. Was this a sign? He began by telling me how wonderful my voice was and that I would be a great fit for the solo. "Keep going." He thanked me for sharing God's gift with the world. No shit. I couldn't take it anymore. I looked him right in the eyes and said, "What would Jesus do?" His expression changed. I killed the mood. He was looking for a polite exit. He said, "I'll have to think about it more. Until then, remember, the fullest life comes when the Lord is inside of you." I replied, "You can come inside me."
I didn't get the solo. Neither did Mom. Brother Ken gave the solo to himself. That's how I learned religion can be self-serving.